Have you ever had a surgery or pain that resulted in getting referred by a doctor to go to a physical therapist? There are many reasons why people go to physical therapy, such as after a surgery to recover faster or for chronic pain. For my career, I chose to become a physical therapist. A physical therapist helps injured or ill people improve their pain, which helps the patients to be able to move better. Physical therapists have to get a doctorate's degree in physical therapy, which is called the DPT program. The DPT program takes 3 years to complete. Before you get your doctorate's degree, you have to get your bachelor's degree in science, usually in biology. My third career choice was becoming an architect. An architect's job is to design advanced buildings. I love to draw, so this career sparked my interest. My second career choice was becoming an interior designer, which designs the interior spaces, like the kitchen, the bathroom, the living room, and many other rooms in the house. I thought that being an interior designer was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, until another career interested me. My top career choice was becoming a physical therapist. A physical therapist helps people that are struggling to move to be able to function better in life. An opportunity cost is the highest valued alternative, which one is forced to give up in order to get their first choice. My opportunity cost was my second career choice lost, which was becoming an interior designer. I now don't get to design houses and match countertops with cabinets or backsplashes. If I wouldn't have been able to become a physical therapist, I wouldn't have been able to help people, which is more important to me than designing houses. My 3 positive incentives were being able to be compassionate and helpful toward others every day, being able to interact with people of all ages, and communicating with people and helping them recover. All of these 3 positive incentives made me want to become a physical therapist because they will consist of my everyday work. However, there are always negatives to careers. My 3 negative incentives were being able to keep calm under pressure, handling difficult situations, managing multiple tasks, and problem solving. Even though these 3 incentives were negative to my career, I think I will be able to handle them, and they didn't affect my decision to become a physical therapist. Almost every career has an annual salary. My annual salary is $60,000, and my monthly salary is $5,000. I estimated $6,150, which is $1,150 over my monthly budget for my student estimate. My parent estimate was $6,314, which was $1,314 over my monthly budget. For my pie graph, there are 8 sections that make up my monthly budget. School loans is at 35%, which is the largest, because I attended the University of Notre Dame, which is a private and expensive school, and the University of Kansas Medical Center. Food is at 7%, which equals out to about $4 a meal. Taxes is 27%, which includes state and federal income tax and Social Security. Utilities is 2%, which includes my Verizon phone plan bill. Transportation is 11%, which I have a 2013 used Toyota Camry. Housing is 7%. I share an apartment with a roommate. Discretionary is 10%, which includes giving money for my church and putting money into my savings. And toiletries is at 1%, which includes all the necessities like shampoo and conditioner. There are trade-offs to every career. My trade-offs were not getting a brand new car in order to pay off school loans. Not having the newest car isn't as important to me as long as it's a used and reliable car. Going to Notre Dame was more important to me. Another trade-off of mine was not having my own apartment, and instead I'm sharing with a roommate and the apartment isn't as expensive. Not having my own apartment wasn't that important because the apartment doesn't cost as much. And my last trade-off is not having cable TV, and I'm giving more money toward my church. Giving more money toward my church is more meaningful than being able to watch sports or movies on TV. As I wrote in my resume, I attended the University of Notre Dame because it's a great school, has a beautiful campus, and I'm a huge Notre Dame fan. I've wanted to go there since I was very little. I got my Bachelor's of Science in Biological Sciences there. I then attended the University of Kansas Medical Center and got my doctorate's degree in physical therapy, which took 3 more years to complete. My total schooling was 7 years. I wanted to attend the University of Kansas Medical Center because if you didn't know, the University of Notre Dame is in Indiana, and I wanted to be closer to my family. My skills are moving quickly and being careful with people, communicating in English very clearly while writing and talking, helping patients of all ages, being very compassionate and kind and organized and neat. I worked as a CNA at the University of Kansas Hospital in Kansas City, Kansas in 2024 through 2027. I help patients with their daily needs and learned how to give my affection and best care toward all patients. During high school, I worked as a volunteer at Showalter Villa in 2017 through 2020. I learned how to give stories. I learned how to listen to their stories and life experiences and learned how to teach and comfort the senior citizens. Brenda Smith was the head certified nurse that I worked with when I was a CNA at the University of Kansas Hospital. And Brenda Smith was the head certified nurse that I worked with when I was a volunteer at Showalter Low. In my letter of application, I'm writing to Mr. Mike Peterson, who works at the University of Kansas Hospital. I've informed him that I am interested in the open physical therapy position there. Their highly trained physical therapy staff that gives services to all patients really impressed me. I believe that my experiences after working as a CNA and volunteer have prepared me with the knowledge that is needed to know to become a physical therapist. I hope to have a job at the University of Kansas Hospital very soon. The first website that I used to find information about my career was the Community College of Rhode Island website, which informed me about what skills are needed to know to become a physical therapist. The second website that I used was the University of Notre Dame website, which allowed me to find out what degrees were offered there. The third website that I used was the University of Kansas Medical Center website, which informed me with how much school loans I will have after going there for 3 years. The fourth website that I used was the Bureau of Labor Statistics, which informed me with the basic information that is needed to know to become a physical therapist. And my last website that I used was called Steps to Becoming a Physical Therapist. It told me the degrees required to become a physical therapist. The first article that I used was called ABTA, which stands for American Physical Therapy Association. It informed me that 90,000 physical therapist assistants and students of physical therapy nationwide represent the ABTA program. My second article was called PT in Motion. It talked about how physical therapists help their patients about their misbeliefs. One theory was that what genes could cause arthritis. Chuck Gullis, which is a PT, said that as a physical therapist, you have to be a great listener. As I said in the beginning, there are many reasons why people go to physical therapy. A physical therapist's job then is to help reduce their pain and help people be able to function better in life. Helping and assisting people has always been really important to me, and I'm happy that I found a career that I can pursue that.